Aries, hey there cuties, Melissa here to do your timeless love reading. This is for any placement of Aries, and cross watchers are also welcome, but I am going to speak to you like you're an Aries sun sign. This is a love reading. We're going to be looking at the energies that you bring to the connection, the energy the person you have in mind brings, as well as, it's like I manifested that. I mean, I manufactured that, I should say. That was like, that wasn't going to happen, and I made it happen. That was so weird. Anyways, anywhere from single to married, anywhere in between, just whoever you have on that sweet little Aries brain, yours. Let's get at your love life, guys. I'm already having a rough time here. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm forcing myself to do these readings today. I just wanted to see what would happen if I forced myself, because I'm usually pretty good about making sure that I don't force myself. There are both types of people in this world. People that know that you're not supposed to do that, and people that are very adamant about just get it done. And the people that just get it done like to try to make people think they're irresponsible when they don't just get it done. So I'm just going to see what kind of unproductive shit I can get myself into today. Your relationship looks very productive, however, Aries. The Two of Cups in your energy, the King of Swords in the person you have in mind's energy, and then we do have the Seven of Wands in the outcome, and the Two of Swords in the overarching energy. You're in a lovely energy. The rest of the reading is probably my energy right now, is what's going on here. I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to see it. But you're in a lovely energy. The Two of Cups, I feel like you're just very connected to your higher self at this time, and I almost feel like you're not even looking at love or wanting to make a decision about love. Maybe you have a few different suitors, suitettes, see what I'm saying? But we're going to force this, Aries, because to be honest with you, I also don't, I wanted to get your readings out, so somewhat selfishly, and also just to see what happens. Can I produce good work when I force it? Because that's really why I don't force it. I am not lazy. I just think, well, I don't want to have an unproductive reading. So basically, like this, where I'm just sitting here talking in circles about nothing. I don't want to have a reading that wastes your time or mine, because it actually just wastes, like, I feel like takes up space in the universe. Anyways, hopefully there's something in this for someone, okay? Something productive. We do have the King and Queen of Ice out here. I do see some walking away. I feel like we're celebrating it, though, okay? I feel like you're walking away from something, people, places, and things I'm going to gather. But I feel like it's kind of your freedom! That's what I'm getting right now. So I feel like you have taken action towards your future, kind of on a solo mission, okay? That's what I'm getting. Solo mission! That's like what is coming in. Then I'm getting like, ground control from, I don't know who that is, David Bowie maybe? I'll link that in the description box below. So I got all kinds of stuff coming here. I feel like you're on a mission of some sort. Now, literally, some of you could be astronauts. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting, but I'm hearing like static, and then in like a intercom, crowd control, crowd control. Oh my God. Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. I'll link that in the description box below as well. Lots of stuff coming through, so I mean, maybe this could be a productive situation. But this is sounding like, yeah, whatever, we're gonna get there. I feel like we're not looking at anything or anyone at this time. I feel like you're too busy being content on your own. I feel like you're just like, love who? I don't want it, I don't need it, and I love me. And not in a selfish way, because I don't think self-love is ever going to be selfish. I think that it's actually one of the most selfless things that we can do. Why do I think it's selfless? Because self-love is actually one of the most discouraged things, and people are going to make you think you're selfish, they're going to make you think you're self-indulgent, you're this, you're that, you're the other thing, and you really have to kind of fight this, the crowd on this one. Crowd control, okay? But I believe that you're connecting fully to your higher self and really starting to listen to your spirit. I don't know, maybe you've always listened to your spirit. That's just what came through. But even though, again, it's against everybody else's better judgment. It's like people really love telling people how to live their life and what is best for them. But I feel like you're going, you know what? No, I've tried all that. I've done that all before. I listened to you guys before, and it's not working. It didn't work for me. So you're listening to your spirit, and I feel like it's working for you. We're going to get more, guys. We have like barely any cards here. This person could be dealing with Aquarius. I feel like you're not really interested in them. If I'm going to be honest with you, you might be interested, but I feel you're definitely not focusing on them. which is so healthy, you know, especially if you are interested, but you're just like, I want to focus on me right now. I want to get, you know, figure out what I'm doing in this lifetime before I start trying to figure out what I'm doing in my love life. So I feel like you got them guarded. Like you got your wow, chastity belt. That's a little crazy, Melissa. That's a little weird. But I feel like you are like, no, thank you. My heart is in jail right now. If you need me, come back in 7 to 10 business days. Weird. One of you guys might be literally work at UPS, Amazon, or the post office is what I'm getting. Interesting. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. On top of that, two of, so maybe they did leave. Or you're just trying to get your finances in a row before. Maybe that's what it is saying here, is that you were not where you wanted to be financially, so that's why you're not focusing on love, because you wanted that for yourself before you got focused on love with them. I think that's what it's saying. So in the Knight of Pentacles is saying that you're working on that diligently. You're not skipping anything, taking any shortcuts. You're healing from things that have hurt you in the past. And I almost feel like this is saying you're healing your financial situation first before you focus on love. That is a good way to go. I mean, again, I always tell people, you can be broke and in a good love situation as long as you guys are both comfortable being broke. But if your financial situation is dire and you're not comfortable with that, then it will hinder the love situation, okay? So that's what I'm getting off of that. And then the person that you have in mind here, again, somebody you're not focusing on necessarily, is going through a wild awakening, and I do think that they've decided you're it for them, but I don't think you're ready for that yet. The decision hasn't been made with the Two of Swords in the overarching energy. I think it's you that's like, not right now. Sorry, it's just not time. And I think that, you know, I don't think they're forcing anything. Could be somebody from your past, but I really feel like that you already know them, and you're saying later on, like, this is going to have to be reborn at a different time, because right now is not the right time for us. Again, when it does come in, I do feel like it's something that will last, that is worth the wait. Now you have the Death card. I really am feeling this very reborn energy. So again, after you do whatever this evolution is, again, I feel like that's more career-wise. And in general, that evolves us in many different ways. Just really gets us, especially if you're following a path of you really getting, you know, not just getting a new job. You're actually following your calling, something you're passionate about, and maybe working for yourself. That evolves us in so many more ways than just like going and getting a job. This evolves us. This helps us get to know ourselves in ways we never knew we could get to know ourselves, right? Also gives us a strength we never knew we had. Lets us see the powers we didn't know we had. Just really helps us find ourselves, right? And so that gives us the ability to do everything in a different way, including love. So there it is. And then the end result here is the Seven of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the Death card, and then the Four of Wands is the ultimate outcome. I love this. The Four of Wands is the minor arcana version of the World card, and it does signify a completion. For the ultimate outcome, the last card of the entire reading, a completion. It does mean to me that all of this is not for naught. It's going to end well. A successful completion. So it really could mean marriage. After all of this is done. And again, I think you're doing things exactly the right way, really focusing on getting your bearings together. Being independent, I think this is imperative in any situation where both parties feel independent on their own, so that they know they're not relying on each other for anything. There it is. I love it. It's a gorgeous connection. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, any fire sign. Scorpio, very strong. Fire sign, very strong. Aquarius. Virgo. That's all I got for you. Vision. No matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving and just universe. And honestly, a loving and just universe is fine, but what I'm seeing here is that you had envisioned the bigger picture and you went after things intricately, after every little detail, instead of trying to get to the finish line first. You went after every little detail, which is bringing you into the ultimate outcome. Like I said, the happily ever after. I love you so much. I'll see you guys next week.